Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Dysfunctional World. First off, let me say two things. I do own the rights to the music. Bam. Sorry for the bad lighting. I've been kind of tied up today, but I wanted to get it in before tomorrow hit. Podcast will be tomorrow at 7 o'clock. The topic is this topic. This topic is be real. I know y'all wish I could see my face and all that. Sorry, it's a little dark. But be real. Be real about your shit, basically. I have a homegirl. I guess that's what I'm gonna call her. She's been calling me. We've been cool for about 10 years now. And over the 10-year time span, she's had these times when she's had bad relationships. And every time she tell you about it, I guess what I've learned, she just want to vent about it. She don't want to hear you tell her what's wrong with it, because every time you try to tell her what's wrong, she find a way to smooth it over, to make it not like that. But you'll call me and tell me the worst. But when I comment on it, it's not that. It's not that bad. It's not the way it seems. So this podcast or this story time goes out to people that won't own up to what's going on for real. Won't own up to their reality. Won't own up to if they fucked up, or if they in a fucked up position, or they say and did or meant some fucked up shit. They won't own up to it. So with that being said, in this relationship with this young lady, like I said, she hit me up one time, told me that her boyfriend hit her in the mouth and knocked her teeth out. And because I care about it, I care about people. If I would have been 10 minutes closer, like if I'd have been, not 10 minutes, probably 10,000 miles closer, because I think she's about maybe 10,000 away or something like that, maybe 6,000, something like that. But if I was close enough to do something about it, I would have, because that's just me. But if it wasn't that, then it was some dude hit her, her and her new boyfriend got to fight, or her and the next dude got to bumping. So every time I talk to her, I'm trying to get her to own up to it. Like, look, this is a fucked up situation. You need to get away from it. No, he's not that bad. Or no, it was just one time. His anger got the best of him. Look, I don't know. Look, you just don't know what I'm going through. You don't understand how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like we've invested time. He really cared about me. He this to my daughter, or he this to my family. I just be like, is your life not worth living? Because, like, if that's how you feel, like, one day this can go too far. One of y'all can end up in jail, one of y'all can end up dead. It can go way too far. So she won't own up to it. She won't keep it real to herself. Because I see the picture, the way the picture is. I see the way it's drawn. I see the way it's painted and drew out. I see it. But I realize you can't tell people anything about something that they don't want to own up to. With that being said, I got male friends that do the same thing. Like, they'll say something, they don't want to be wrong, but they'll ask your honest opinion. And when you give them the honest opinion, if it's not to their liking, then they'll sugarcoat the situation. They'll make it less problematic, more you just don't understand. I mean, if that's you, that's a terrible trait. Because you're lying to not only yourself, but those around. You're not going to make any type of situation involving that a good one. So, the best thing for you to do, own up to what you're going through. Own up to what's really going on, because once you see it clear, maybe somebody else can help you get through what you don't understand how to get out of. But, again, I guess a lot of these lessons come with maturity. And I don't see any person, man or woman, that don't own up to what's going on enough to be a reason not to talk to somebody, or not to be with somebody, or to try and make them feel or say what you want them to say, or see it the way they're depicting it, but they're not seeing it that way. I don't see a reason to do that. Those are like little things to me. But with patience and communication comes understanding. And y'all know me. This is all about communication. But some people don't know how to communicate. So when they don't know how to communicate, they lash out. They attack. They defend. They make up excuses. They change the narrative. They change the words. They play the situation so that it makes them either the victim or not so bad in somebody else's eyes. Who cares how you look in somebody else's eyes? It's what you look like when you get up in the morning looking in that mirror. Did you see an honorable person? Did you see somebody that you can rock with when you look in that mirror? Or did you see somebody that you gotta lie to yourself? That's why you keep lying to everybody else. Well, with that being said, I'm your host. Sorry for the darkness. Dysfunctional world. Stay tuned for the podcast tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central Time. Please like, comment, and share, and subscribe if you haven't already done that. Subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell so you'll be aware of when we drop these new videos. Like I said, I'm your host, Dysfunctional World. Peace.